Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be trying Chris Hemsworth's Thor diet and workout. Chris is like the epitome of Hollywood superhero physiques. I remember back in like middle school, there were three dudes I would normally look up to: Chris Evans, Christian Bale, and Chris Hemsworth. I know there's other crazy celebrity body transformations, but those three in specific, I would always look up their workouts because they had the most appealing physique for me to achieve someday as a kid. I'm sure if, like me, you've researched what these people do to work out, and you've probably just gotten a plethora of information on Google. I got such a wave of nostalgia clicking on like 5 different articles with 5 slightly different workouts, because I remember when I was a kid, that would always make me so mad. I'd do a superhero workout, and then a week later, there'd be a whole new article and saying they did something completely different. With all that being said, I'm gonna be completely straight up. I highly doubt Chris Hemsworth only did body weight circuits and these random Instagram workouts that he just uses to promote his app. This dude has a near stage ready physique. So after hours of research, which in internet terms means like 5 minutes, I found what his current trainer said his diet is, and a bodybuilding workout that his previous trainer revealed. If you want to try either of those, I will link them down below. Now let's get started. According to his current trainer, Chris eats a 450 calorie meal every 2 hours, 6 to 8 times a day. So if I calculate this up, that means I'll be eating 7 meals for a total of 3,200 calories. I definitely don't eat that much normally during the day, so this challenge is probably gonna make me look a little bit more like Fat Thor, but it is what it is. He likes to start off his day with a large green shake consisting of 5 to 6 different types of leafy green vegetables, low glycemic fruits, nuts, seeds, fats, and small amounts of sea salt to aid in electrolyte balance, nerve transmission, and glucose metabolism. That is all straight from his trainer. Those are a lot of big words. This honestly might be harder than I thought, because there's nothing I hate more in this world than green smoothies. Here is meal number 1. As you can see, it looks quite interesting. It's like a greenish brown smoothie, so that's always fun. This is like a laundry list of ingredients, so I'm just gonna have to read them off. So this consists of blueberries, strawberries, bananas, oatmeal, spinach, kale, carrots, chard, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and a scoop of chocolate protein powder. Wow, that was a mouthful. Okay, this looks disgusting, but I'm sure my body will thank me later, because I probably don't even need this amount of fruits and vegetables in a whole month. It smells peanut buttery, so that's always a plus. I think I'm gonna go the spoon approach. Okay. Honestly, surprisingly, it's not bad. Try and get a close up. I mean, it kind of just looks like chocolate. I guess I did use chocolate protein powder. It's honestly pretty good. I can't even really taste the greens. Usually I get a green smoothie and I hate them because I taste like weird green powder. But maybe since I use like real, actual like power greens, maybe that's why it's better. All right, the macros for this are 400 calories, 45 grams of carbs, 11.5 grams of fat, and 32.5 grams of protein. Pretty well balanced macros to start off the day. Me personally, I like to have more whole foods just because I feel like they fill me up a bit more. But when you're someone like Chris who needs to get in a lot of calories, I think he's also kind of a naturally skinny guy, so he might not have much of an appetite. Shakes like these are really good just to get the calories in. And they taste really good too. So it was about 2 hours later, and now it is time for meal number 2. This is basically just breakfast 2.0. I'll be having 3 fried eggs, a slice of whole grain toast, and an avocado. To be honest, this is a pretty sustainable meal that pretty much anyone can make, especially if you're on a time constraint. This took probably 10 minutes, wasn't really that bad at all. Eggs are good. Now I tried to do like a little avocado toast, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like spread it, but this will just have to do. It's okay. I actually don't really like avocado, only if it's guacamole. I really like guacamole, but I don't know why, just when it's like this, it's just not it, boys. All right, so the macros for this meal are 470 calories, 21 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fat, and 27 grams of protein. Pretty much the perfect, well-balanced meal with carbs, healthy fats, and of course, protein. After I finish this up, I'll probably take like 30 minutes, let it all digest, and then we will go to the gym. All right, when asked about Chris's insane body transformation, his former Navy SEAL personal trainer, Duffy Gaver, said this: "People can see Chris and they think he was on steroids, but he didn't touch a single substance. It was just red meat, heavy weights, and some protein powder. He crushed every single workout and he simply decided to look like Thor." Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided that today I'm simply going to look like Thor, so let's get started with exercise number 1. All right, so exercise 1 is gonna be pull-ups. It'll be 5 sets of 20, 15, 12, 10, and 10 reps. So yeah, this is a great exercise just to develop your back as a whole. I'm sure Chris did these weighted, but I haven't done pull-ups in a while and I'm just not that strong, so we're gonna be doing with our body weight today. Wish me luck, hopefully this goes well. Exercise 1. Okay, well, that was fun. I haven't done body weight stuff in a while, but it's not even like heavy, it's just taxing on my body, if that makes sense. I think I did like 17, 14, 10, 8, 8, so close enough. We almost got it. Exercise 2 we go. All right, so exercise 2 is 5 sets of 20 push-ups for a total of 100. So I'm guessing since this is most of them body weight for the first 2, this is more of like a warm-up. Since we did pull-ups and now push-ups. Honestly, I wasn't really taking them for a body weight guy. I wasn't really expecting this. I kind of thought it'd be more heavy compounds, but hey man, those Hollywood actors. That felt great after doing chest yesterday. It is what it is. That smoothie and all those eggs are really heavy on my stomach right now. Kind of hurts, got to push through. All right, so next up we got 2-arm rows. I think we're doing 4 sets of 12 again. Keeping it with the high volume. I'm guessing he did this while he was filming so he didn't have injuries so he could prevent them. Because the last thing that you want while you're filming a movie is to get injured. Keeping up the high volume. Probably just do like a few plates on each side. So yeah, let's go. It's like deoxygenating, is that a word? I feel like I'm like constricted as I'm like pushed into this with the volume. So I guess you get a little bit of a better pump, but yeah, that was exercise 3, I think. So we have 2 more, 1 more row that we're about to do. So yeah, see you guys over there. All right, so exercise 4 is single arm dumbbell rows, 4 sets of 12 again. Keeping it high volume, just focusing more on like the movement, good contraction in the back, no injuries. Got some cotton mouth. I think next last thing is like hyperextensions, which I don't know if they have a machine here. We were looking for it earlier. I'm gonna go see if they have that. That'll be the last thing. But if not, then we'll wrap it up. But hopefully they have it, so we're gonna go look. All right, so we found one. The final exercise is gonna be hyperextensions on here. Chris usually does this with a Swiss ball, but we're gonna use this thing and hold a plate. So I think it's 4 sets of 25, 20, 15, and 15 reps. All right, they don't have like that heavy of balls, so we'll use these. They don't have plates up here, so let's gonna use this and just do some high volume. So 25, 20, 15, and 12, I think I said. All right, I'm glad those are over. I felt like such an idiot doing that. Kind of felt like nothing. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we have completed Chris Hemsworth's Thor back workout. And honestly, it wasn't anything too extreme. This probably was what he did while he was on set. I'm guessing in the off season, he did a lot more heavier compounds considering he does have a lot of mass on him. I did work up quite an appetite though, so I will see you guys whenever we get back for meal number 3. All right, so meal 3 is another smoothie. So I made this exact same superfood green concoction, I think that's a real word, smoothie earlier today. I really don't want to read the ingredients again, so if you forgot, just rewind a little bit to the last meal. But it's basically just a bunch of fruits, vegetables, and protein. I blended it a little bit extra long, so it is more like smoothie-like consistency instead of, it was a little bit icy the last time. Hopefully that's focused, if you can see it. But yeah. Looks pretty good. It doesn't actually look good because whenever I think of something with greens in it and it's brown, I don't know, it doesn't really sound that appealing. But it tastes good, so I mean, there's that. Luckily, I don't even taste the greens. I really just taste the fruit, peanut butter, and chocolate in this. All right, so the macros: 400 calories, 45 grams of carbs, 11.5 grams of fat, and 32.5 grams of protein. This is the same as the last one. Luckily, this is the last smoothie of the day. Thank God, because these really just don't fill me up. Even though I'm having like a lot of calories today, it doesn't really feel like it because to me, smoothies just aren't as filling as whole foods. I personally just like to eat my calories, but I guess if you're someone with a low appetite, making a protein shake might be better for you, especially if you're trying to bulk up. I'm gonna enjoy this though. This is really good. If you guys wanna make probably the healthiest smoothie you could ever make, try this recipe. All right, so we finally have some meat. Meal 4 is 6 ounces of filet, half cup of rice, and then a cup of salad. We got the G Hughes sauce. I'm trying this out for the first time. Sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette, so hopefully it is good. This actually looks amazing. I'm really excited for this meal, so we're gonna get into it. All right, first bite. Never cooked steak in the air fryer, so hopefully it worked out well. That's fire. That's really good. I haven't had steak in a while. I don't even know the last time. I don't really eat a lot of red meat personally, but this is good. Now I'm curious to see how good this dressing is. This isn't really that much salad, but I've had so much greens today, it's kind of insane, and I'm having salad more times in this video, so. 10 out of 10. Delicious, man, that's good. So according to Chris's trainer, Chris eats a bit more red meat than usual, but he eats it mostly during the daytime just because it's a little bit harder to digest. That's personally the reason why I don't eat a lot of red meat. I feel like it is really hard to digest, and especially for me, it just kind of has always been hard on my stomach, but I can't deny this tastes amazing. Macros are 565 calories, 39 grams of carbs, 24 grams of fat, and 43 grams of protein. All right, there's gonna be about 5 seconds, then I'll have this all done. All right, we made it to the final bite, and I don't want to speak too soon, but I haven't had a single chewy piece this whole time. We're good, boys. All right, so that was delicious, but since this is a little bit more of a higher cal meal, definitely I'm gonna need those 2 hours to digest all this because my stomach is really full. But luckily we're supposed to wait 2 hours in between meals anyway. So I will see you guys here in a little bit for meal number 5. Oh my God, my stomach. All right, so we're ready for meal number 5, and this one sounds amazing. I'm gonna be making 6 ounces of chicken, some more salad, except this time with some olive oil dressing, and then sweet potato fries. Let's get this started. All right, so hopefully this angle looks okay, but we have meal number 5, and this honestly looks really good. So his trainer said that he eats crispy sweet potatoes, so I figured sweet potato fries is basically the same thing. A little burned, but you know, is what it is. Said crispy, so here you go. All right, so the macros for this are 500 calories, 44 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat, and 43 grams of protein. Kind of sick of the salad already. At least I got the sweet potato fries. And I actually realized that I forgot to put like all the mix-ins in the salad. So the last salad I had was literally just like straight like lettuce and just lettuce actually. So now this one should be a little bit better. It has like all the other stuff that you'd put in a salad. I don't even know. I just threw everything in there. Kind of tastes like Olive Garden. It's really good. Here we got some chicken. They don't all look like this, but that's literally just straight black. My first time making them, so bound to have some mishaps. All right, so it's been a couple hours now, and we have meal 6, which is just 6 ounces of cod or white fish, roasted tomatoes, asparagus, and then some more salad, of course, because have to have the salad with every meal. Chris does, not me. I have had more greens today than I've ever had in my life. So I did an eating like Chris Bumstead for a day, and I made cod in that video. And I actually really liked it. It was the first time I had ever made it. I think I made it the same way. It looks, I think, cooked, but hopefully I'll be all right. I don't know. Tastes okay, so. Now tomatoes are actually my least favorite food, like ever. Maybe mushrooms, but tomatoes are second. Those are like legit faces. That's not even me like acting, oh my God. I'm gonna eat them all. I'm gonna do the challenge, but it's just disgusting. Nothing like ketchup. It's like sour and disgusting. I'll try the asparagus. I don't know why it looks like super thin and depressing, but it's all right. Macros for this are 385 calories, 20 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat, and 31 grams of protein. Luckily, this is a lighter meal because I really don't know how much more my stomach can take. Eating every 2 hours is just insane. I feel like I've spent majority of my day just cooking. Chris, you probably have a private chef, but if you don't, I commend you on your cooking skills because this is a lot. He definitely has a private chef though. We have finally made it to the final meal number 7, which is just Greek yogurt, papaya, and mixed berries. I kind of butchered cutting up that papaya. I've never done that before, so hopefully it was okay. I literally just looked up a YouTube video like 2 minutes before. I don't even know if I've had papaya, to be honest. It's like this orange fruit. I don't know if I like it. This is actually really nice though, because personally I like to end off my night with something a little bit sweeter. So some yogurt and berries will be perfect, especially since it's a little bit lighter too. I'm saying lighter now, but I did use like 3 containers of yogurt. So this might hurt my stomach a little bit. That might be a lot of dairy, I don't know. Let's get like a real big bite though. That was good. I don't even know what the berries are. I think it's like blueberries and raspberries and stuff. I don't even know, it's just good. The macros are 480 calories, 45 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, and 47 grams of protein. So yeah, pretty solid, a lot of protein, low fat, way too much dairy. But I can't complain. I'm probably gonna scarf this down in like 5 minutes. So we have finally made it to the end of the day of eating and training like Chris Hemsworth in Thor. Honestly, this was a pretty solid diet. Protein was a bit high, but considering he weighs around 215 pounds, that's probably about right for him. So this brings me to the total macros of today's video. 3,200 calories, 256 grams of protein, 288 grams of carbs, and 114 grams of fat. A little bit less carbs than what I expected and a lot more fat than what I thought he would eat, but that's the diet that worked for him. I'm a little bit more of a carb guy myself. I like to keep the fats a little bit lower and have more carbs. That's just kind of what my body craves. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this diet and workout is kind of cumulative over interviews of what his former and current trainer have said. I'm sure his exact macros and workouts fluctuate, but this is the best representation of what he did to prepare for Thor. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment below what you would like to see next. If you are new here, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week. Peace.